Hello, girls. It's Lily.
And it's Emily, and we're
the Bee Blondes. You sound so much more excited than I do. We're the Bee Blondes. Hey, Emily.
I have missed you so much. I know I literally just saw you in person last week, but we haven't filmed the podcast in so long. 2 whole weeks.
I know,
and
it's been like years.
It really does feel like a long time. What have you been up to?
Work, a lot of work, and then preparing for finals, which has not been fun. So I've been like scraping together to get everything done at the end of my school year and the end of kind of my work year working at Halo, because it takes a pretty big dip whenever all the college kids go. Just getting everything prepared for the end.
You know, it's like that in Starkville too, being a college town. The college kids leave and it's like, where did everybody go? This week we sold our house in 24 hours. Did I tell you that?
In 24 hours?
The house was on the market for a total of 24 hours before it was under contract. Isn't that crazy?
Did you see the people who bought it? Were you watching them on your baby camera?
You know I was watching them on the baby camera to see what they had to say about the house. And their first comment when they came in was, "It's very white." And I was like, "Yes, it is. And clean." Very clean.
Anywhere in that house.
No, and it really is not a house for a dog.
That's incredible, so. Emily.
Thank you. And they gave us our asking price, which was really nice. But yeah, and then we had the event last week, which was so much fun.
Yes.
We love the olive tree, and that may be some of the most fun I've ever had. I love them so much. Mary Claire, who owns it, she's a sweetheart. And then it was so nice to see Stella, who I advised when I was with Mississippi State Co. She's such a jewel. And I really had so much fun last week. And I always have so much fun when you come to stay. And so
so do I.
I'm really looking forward to our event that we have in just a couple weeks at Chromatics.
Oh my gosh. I am so pumped. First of all, I've been looking at their Instagram and they look so neat. I'm so excited. I know we've done a little bit of communication online, but they just seem so cool and so sweet. And all the vendors that we're working with have been incredible. Why don't you tell me way?
Yeah, so Christy, who's the owner, she's one of my really good friends. And, I just approached her and I was like, how fun would it be if we did a Blondes and Bubbles event? And so we're going to have Lauren Rushton there, and she's doing piercings, which is really exciting. And then we have a bunch of really cool giveaway items. So we have an art print from Hi Y'all Made in the South. A $25 gift card to a liquor store here in Starkville, so somebody can go get a nice little bottle of wine. And we have one free month.
Your big win.
Yeah. And then we have 1 free month to Hot Works in Starkville, which is awesome, and a bunch of other cool stuff. So I'm so excited about that, and we're gonna have so much fun.
There's a lot. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be jealous of the person who wins it because I want it.
I know. And I love Hot Works. I was doing that before I had Kit, and it's literally one of my favorite workouts ever. And I really want to get back into it. Fun fact, you cannot do Hot Works when you're pregnant because you cannot be in a sauna. So, as much joy as I felt about being pregnant, I was also devastated to leave Hot Works. So,
times on there, and it's just fun figuring out everything. And
and I mean, like you just said, the girls that we're working with are so kind and really showed us the ropes and made it such an easy platform to navigate, which is really a credit to Get to Know It. And it's not only easy for creators like us to navigate, but also for people who just want to find products that they like. So, yeah, be looking for us on Like It to Know It. We are going to try to post everything. Speaking of your outfit, Lily, we posted all that of my today.
OOTDs.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I posted my OOTD today. So if you want to see what I'm wearing in this podcast, go look on our TikTok and then go to our Instagram bio and find our Like It to Know It in the bio.
Yeah. And I would say what my outfit's from, but this shirt is pretty old from Abercrombie, but I love Abercrombie. And
that's cute.
Thank you. And these earrings are from Lucky Brand, but they're from Lucky Brand when I was in middle school. So
you had earrings when you were in middle school?
Mm-hmm. Are they not? I mean, they've held up.
Having style.
I know.
Clearly. And they're cute.
Aren't they?
I was thinking they were like Shallow Vista or something.
Yeah. So, Lily, what is your end of the week?
My end for the week is kind of a generic response. It's lace. I was an avid hater of lace until because I bought a shirt from the Fancy Boutique. I wore it on Easter. And I never got compliments on a shirt in my life.
It's a cute shirt. You wore it here in Starkville the other day. I was obsessed with it.
I love it. Now all I want to do is wear lace all the time.
Well, lace is so girly and classic. And, when I was little, I thought if I wore a bunch of lace, I looked like I was wearing a doily. But lace is so in.
Yeah, that's how I felt too.
And it's so in for spring. Lace is so in for brides right now. Especially a long sleeve with lace. Beautiful.
Yeah, I was literally about to say that. The wedding dress I want it to be fitted head to toe, but I want it to be high neck. Well, not that high neck, but high neck lace, long lace sleeve. I think they're so pretty and so elegant.
Beautiful.
I want to get married just so I can wear that dress.
Hey, listen, I love a good wedding, so I'm all ready for it.
Me too.
Lane? What is your out of the week?
Finals. Okay, hear me out on this. I know everybody has to go through finals. They suck. But there's some strange things about college professor, even high school teachers. Whenever we're nearing a semester or a year, they try to push all of these things on you at once.
They do.
I do a video project, a speech, an essay. I had to do a literary analysis. I had to do so much crap this week on top of the regular assigned assignments. It's 10. And then my finals.
And why?
What is up with that?
Why you haven't proven yourself all year. And
just space it out throughout the semester. You can continue to have those assignments, but just space them out. Why are we all just cramming them in to the last 2 weeks?
I agree. And if I was a college professor, I wouldn't do them. It's almost like they're just trying to fit in all of the grades that they were supposed to have and all at once.
Yeah. No, that is what they're doing. And I don't understand why.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's depressing. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to think about finals. It makes my head hurt.
Well, you're almost done.
So. What is your week, Emily? Cheer me.
My end of the week is Palm Royale, the TV show on Apple. Have you been watching it?
Ooh, I haven't seen that.
It is so good, and their clothes, it takes place in Palm Beach, Florida, and their outfits from the 60s literally could not be cuter.
I would
and
that up.
The main character, she's blonde. So, she's trying to navigate the upper crust social life in Palm Beach, and it's literally the cutest, sweetest show. Ricky Martin's in it.
Oh wait, I watch it.
It's really so cute, and
when I was there,
I love Ricky Martin. For some reason, I don't know how, because I really don't think I listen to this song as much as clearly Spotify thinks that I do, but Livin' La Vida Loca is always on my Spotify Wrapped. Fun fact about me,
Really?
every year. And I don't know if it's my depression song or what, but clearly I stay listening to.
I mean, it's a great song.
She's into superstition, black cats and voodoo dolls. I do like that song.
Well,
And it also was I don't know, back when Stranger Things, the last season, was on Spotify, did like a playlist of songs that would save you from Vecna. Mine was Livin' La Vida Loca. And, oh gosh, what was my other? Oh, She's Country by Jason Aldean. Random.
Huh.
She has
That
a
is
diverse.
random. I don't think I've ever
taste.
been in your car or around you where you have played either of those songs.
I know. I think with She's Country, it's on a walking playlist that I have because it's kind of fast. And I don't know where Livin' La Vida Loca comes in, but you know what? I'll take it.
It's a great song.
It is. So that's my segue for my end of the week, Palm Royale on Apple. But my out of the week is going to be packing, because not packing for a trip, because as we know, I like packing for trips, packing my house. I have a lot of anxiety right now about having to pack this house up. We close at the end of June, so we've got time, but moving stresses me completely out. One, because I am kind of sad about leaving this house, because this is a sweet house and we have so many good memories here. Obviously, we brought Kit home from the hospital here, and it was our first home, and we built it. So, like, I picked everything, and I really do love this house. But we're moving on to bigger and better things. So that's also positive. Aww. But my out of the week is
bittersweet for sure. Yeah. That would stress me out. I'm about to do that in July. Move out of here.
That's one thing about college. You pretty much have to pack up every year. If you live in a dorm, unless you're staying in an apartment.
I have every year.
I did too. Well, because when I was in college, I lived on campus my first 3 years, and then my senior year, I got an apartment off campus. But nobody lived off campus really at Millsaps, and our dorm rooms were really nice.
I was about to say y'all didn't really have to go off campus.
Plus, it was kind of dangerous in Jackson, so. But I lived in Flowood when I moved off, so Mom would not let me stay in Jackson, but I had Bonnie, my dog, so I had to find somewhere else to move because I could not have Bonnie in my dorm room. I tried, and they denied me. So, and I wasn't getting rid of Bonnie. I'm taking the dog, dumbass. I don't know if I should curse on the podcast.
I don't think anyone would complain.
I'll probably have to cut that. But moving on. So Lily, is it worth it of the week?
Our is it worth of the week are glasses. It's phenomenal and beautiful and gorgeous. $20 for a set of two, or is it just one?
So one glass is $40. $40.
Yeah, see, I'll show you the college budget one. Okay.
We're ready.
This is plastic.
And they're really cute. I think actually the Olive Tree just started selling those as well. I mean, and they really do look so similar.
I love $10. I got $10.
And they're cute. They're real cute. I will say, since
nobody would know
unless they sell glasses. I love these. I love them. I love them.
I love them too.
stunning.
I mean, if I could afford it, I would have every color.
I'm pretty sure my bar cart is about to be just a spray of Estelle glasses. I really want to do like the rainbow across the bar cart. That's the goal.
That would be cute.
Wouldn't it be cute? Like, you know, I've got that shutter door behind my dining table.
Hundreds of dollars of wine glasses lined up.
I think it'd be cute. So, $40. Is it worth it? For me, yes. For some people, probably not. But I will say, I love a cutie wine glass. These wine glasses and then my Crate
I love
and
a cutie
Barrel
wine glass.
You know, my cute Crate and Barrel wine glasses that I saw on the morning show on Apple TV. Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston were drinking out of them, and I said, I must have them. And I bought them, and I'm obsessed with them. So they're my second favorite wine glass. So, but I really I love this blue color. Love it.
I love the blue.
A good, like, Matt could drink out of this and not feel too girly. You know what I mean? He won't.
Matt.
But he could.
Matt's like, don't give me blue wine glass.
Yeah,
let me just have a normal one.
He's not much of a wino.
There's something that's so funny about watching him. The stemless ones, like if they're holding like a stemless glass, it doesn't. But something about a man holding a wine glass and like,
you know who's the perfect example of that?
Really
your dad. Your dad. Your dad.
I crack up.
Holds it like this.
Why do they do that? It's literally like, and they do the same thing with pencils and forks.
That's how he holds his wine glass.
Why do they do that?
I would give an example of my father, although I don't know if I've ever seen my dad hold a wine glass. So, if my dad's drinking a cocktail, he's drinking a screwdriver. So,
yeah.
OJ and
hilarious.
vodka.
That's such a funny choice.
Isn't that's Keith Gunthorpe's cocktail of choice is a screwdriver, which is vodka and orange juice. Isn't that hilarious?
Yeah, I mean, out of all the cocktails in the world, why?
Wouldn't you think his would be a Jack and Coke?
I mean, look, it's for jam.
Yeah.
I'm not judging.
No, I mean, I like a screwdriver. It's not my drink of choice.
Jody loves the screwdriver too.
So does
my mom.
So does my mother.
It must be something going on there.
Speaking of drinks of choice, our blog post from this week, I thought was actually a pretty good one about Southern women, and they have a signature cocktail.
Yeah. I love that. That was
your signature cocktail is a what?
During the day, I love an Aperol Spritz or a Prosecco. At night, I love an espresso martini.
I like an espresso martini too. When I was a couple years ago, I'll say I really liked White Russians. Yes, and when I was in college, I loved a Cosmopolitan because I was really into Sex and the City. And I will say I made a really good Cosmopolitan. And, Cosmopolitans are like supposed to be low calorie, but really they have a ton of sugar in them from cranberry juice. So you're not really doing yourself any favors.
Well, I'm allergic to pineapple.
I'm
allergic to pineapple, and all of the fun, like, beachy girl drinks have pineapple in them. That's true. Usually I'm drinking a mojito of some sort.
No pina coladas for you.
So I love a mojito. I
do like a mojito.
And I don't like a strawberry daiquiri.
Who does? Too much sugar. What?
That was funny. Can you please clip that and post that on Instagram?
Who does?
Why are you raising your hand? You do like strawberry daiquiris? Oh, well, Lauren likes strawberry.
My apologies to Lauren. You like what you like, and
who does?
Lauren does.
Who does? Besides Lauren.
Sound off in the comments if you like strawberry daiquiris.
Are you a strawberry daiquiri drinker or a strawberry daiquiri hater? Let us know. Clearly.
I'm team cancel strawberry daiquiris.
Okay,
I guess if you're like
my out of the week is strawberry daiquiris.
No.
Hair flip.
I liked strawberry daiquiris a lot when I was a kid, virgin, of course. And so maybe that's why I don't like them.
You probably.
I also lived through the strawberryta phase, and that was before High Noons, or White Claws, and so maybe I have PTSD. Even though strawberries aren't really like a strawberry daiquiri, but they kind of are. They're so sweet, tiny little like wine coolers, and yeah. So that's my fear of strawberry daiquiris is they give me PTSD about strawberrytas, mango-ritas, lime-ritas. Yeah. It's a dark time. Do they even sell those anymore? I have no idea.
They do.
Okay.
But it's in those big things, right? It's like the Kool-Aid Jammer almost look. Or Capri Sun.
I have no idea. I have literally no idea.
I don't know. I swear I've seen them in like Publix, but I have not been bold enough to try.
I wouldn't suggest it. So yeah. Lily, I guess we could move on to our tip of the week.
Yes.
And
Emily, what is our tip of the week?
Yeah, our tip of the week is about doing your skincare and skin prep before you do your makeup. I feel like this is so important. If you want your makeup to look good, the most important step of that process is making sure that your base underneath with your skincare is locked and ready. So for me, that is, I wash my face only with water in the mornings. I do not use a cleanser in the morning because it strips my
I recently
face.
started doing that too, and it's made a world of a difference.
It's a game changer. It really is.
Yeah.
So I do that, and then I do a toner. Right now, I use the Laneige water toner, I think. Hold on.
The Laneige stuff is good.
Let me see if I've got it right here. In my bathroom, guys. The Laneige Essential Power Skin Toner. I really like it.
I'll sing it 3 different ways. Ooh.
Yeah. And then I use snail mucin.
Okay, is it worth it? I have not been.
Love. You
use it in the mornings under your makeup?
Both. I do morning and night. I love this stuff. I'm telling you right now, it gives me glass skin. Incredible. I will repurchase. This is my 3rd bottle, I think, of this by CosRX. Oh my gosh. I swear by it. So good.
Oh, it has matte face.
Say that one more time.
Has Matt ever been like, why are you snail meat on your face? Because that's what Mom said to me when I wanted it. She was like, why do you want to rub snail mucin on your face?
I would say no, he has
like,
not said that to me. And the reason why he has not said that to me is because every night before I go to bed, I put this on my face. That lights up.
That's a little more scary.
So this is what I look like before I go to bed. So yeah, no. Hey, at this point, Matt's kind of used to my skincare shenanigans, so no. And then
he's a real one. We love Matt.
So moving on, after that, I use my new face. I swear up and down by this thing. It sculpts your face. So it's got 2 electric probes. There's and then you just kind of sculpt your face with it. Like, it's basically electric Botox. And like, this thing will move my eyebrow.
I love some Botox now.
It literally gives you a facelift. I'm telling you. It will lift my eyebrows like this. Obsessed. And then
does it last like all day?
It does. It does. And it depuffs, which I really desperately need with a baby.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah.
So then after that, I go in with my Lumify eye drops because I get no sleep these days. And this has changed my life. I love Lumify.
I love the Lumify.
And then I go in with, do what?
Modeling tricks I was ever taught. That was the biggest modeling tricks that I was ever taught was the Lumify eye drops.
They're fabulous. So then when I get done with those, I put on a caffeine eye cream. And so then I let that sit for 5 minutes. So typically during that time, I work on my devotional for the morning while I let that sit. And then after that, I do my primer. Now I forgot sunscreen. I do use sunscreen as my moisturizer. That's my last step. Please do not forget to put sunscreen on your face, guys.
You have to wear sunscreen. I wear sunscreen all over my whole body every day because
that's fabulously, and it's really important.
I get scared of skin damage.
We don't want to put sun on our face literally ever. So absolutely sunscreen. Super Goop is what I use. I love.
Super Goop is good.
But then after that, I do my primer. And I use the e.l.f. Hydro Grip Primer. And not e.l.f. Hydro Grip. It is e.l.f.
Next. No, it is e.l.f. Yes. Y'all, the funny thing about this is I tried the combo at Emily's house a few weeks ago, and the next day I went and bought it.
Oh. So the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And then the Hourglass Primer on top of that. And then you let it sit because that primer has to get kind of tacky. And then once it's kind of dried down a little bit, it is definitely more sticky. And your makeup just will stay literally all day. All day.
In place all day.
I love it. And I will say too,
and it's
like every other week, microplane your face. If you're not microplaning your face, what are you doing? Your face hair is not going to grow back thick. It's not going to come back dark.
I know who came up with that. My mom used to scare me with that all the time. Like, whenever you start shaving, you won't be able to stop.
No, that's not true. And your makeup looks so much better. So much better.
It looks amazing.
So, yeah. That's our
Another thing is having products. Another thing is having products that are of the same base. So you don't want to use silicone in a water base and your makeup. So especially your foundation, because it will separate. It will end up looking cakey. And whenever you have your makeup stick to your dry spots and all that on your face, make the change and make sure all of I personally use silicone based. Because I don't know, I think it sits well on my skin.
I've combo to dry, and it
just everything's the same.
Yeah, I think that's a really good tip. But yeah, so
Thanks,
so yeah, that's our tip of the week, and then I guess Lily, we do have a Dear TBB submission, which is really exciting. One of the questions that we got, Lily, is what is a good read for the beach? Do you have any that you're reading right now?
So I haven't started it yet, but I'm really wanting to. It's called The Silent Patient. It literally is sitting beside my bed, and I just need to read it. But I am so excited. Have you read it?
Silent Patient is so good. So good, so good, so good.
I picked up and I was like, I have never wanted to read anything more because I'm obsessed with true crime stuff. And this just seems like so up my alley. So I'm really excited.
I read it in one day. I could not put it down.
Are you serious?
One day.
Wow.
Which, I mean, I will say
so I really need to make
reader,
sure whenever I start reading it. But
yeah, it's so good. Call me as soon as you get done with it. And also, our book club of the month
on the blog.
Tom Lake. I'm not going to spoil it because we're going to talk about it in our next episode. But this book is really good for the beach, guys. So good. I will say also, Happy Place by Emily Henry. That's a good beach read. Actually, anything by Emily Henry, Christina Lauren, trying to think, obviously Colleen Hoover. Everybody knows Colleen Hoover.
Okay. I talked about Colleen Hoover because I don't like her writing.
Okay. That's a hot take.
So I know, and everybody loves it, and I have tried to read multiple of her books, and I could not get into them.
You don't feel smarter when you read her books. I will say that. I do.
It definitely is not feeding anything in the brain.
No. I liked Verity a lot. A little spicy. But it was of her books. I liked that one a lot, and I did like It Ends With Us. Although It Ends With Us broke my heart.
Don't you have to read them all in order?
No.
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 Do you have? Oh.
They're all separate.
Okay, stories. I think that's what was confusing me because I thought they were like in order. I don't know.
There is It Ends With Us, and then after It Ends With Us, you read It Starts With Us, which is a prequel to It Ends With Us, which is weird that it came after. But I tried reading It Starts With Us, and I could never read it. I had to get rid of it.
Okay. I think that's someone. My roommate let me borrow it so I could read it, and I literally was like, "Not for me."
Yeah, I mean, I haven't read one of her books in a long time. It got really big on TikTok and stuff like a year or so ago, and that's when I kind of got into it. But since then, I haven't really picked it up. I will say, Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren, fabulous book read. Fabulous beach read, book read. And then she has another one. I'm trying to think of what the name of it is. Something Wilder. I read that one on our cruise last summer, and it's cute. It is cute. So that's an excellent question.
These ideas from myself.
I know I could talk about books all day, every day. I love a good book. And then
I love a good book, and I hate that I stopped reading as much as I used to.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to do. I definitely was in quite the reading lag after I had Kit. I had obviously no time. And so I'm getting back into reading, and book club the Beat Blondes book club has been really helpful for that. And I've really enjoyed this month's pick, Tom Lake. It's just, it's very sweet, and it got me, back in the reading mode, which is good. And
makes you excited.
I just love a good book. But yeah, our other question is, what is the best Southern home cooked meal? And I love this question because I love food.
I love to talk about food.
I
like to cook too. I'm a big cooker. My favorite Southern meal, well, it's not even a meal, it's a side, but I'm telling you, I would literally go to war over fried okra.
Love fried okra.
Like, it is, I dream about it at night. I don't know why. Like, it's some strange fixation on fried okra, but it is my favorite on the planet.
Fried okra is so nostalgic for me because our grandmother made the best fried okra. And
she did.
Gosh, I'm just now realizing this will be like the first summer where we don't have her fried okra, which makes me sad. But that just means that we need to learn how to cook it like she cooked it. I think that's a good one, Lily. I love fried okra.
I don't even think she has a cookbook.
No, and
do that?
That's a travesty. I have some of her handwritten recipes. I do. So
maybe there's a fried okra recipe tucked in there somewhere.
I need to look through it. I will say another one of my favorite, I will say it's a very Southern home cooked meal, is poppy seed chicken. I love poppy seed chicken,
especially casserole form.
I love a casserole. I love a casserole.
Casserole. To those who say casseroles are not a main in a dish are seriously disturbed. Casseroles are not just sides.
No, a casserole is not a side. And where are you living? Where you think a casserole is not the main event?
Thank you.
Somebody dies, bring a casserole. somebody's getting married, you
A
bring
casserole
a
is a
casserole.
meal. It is the main.
Yes. Do you know how many
Don't demote
casseroles I
her
got
to
when
a
I had a
side.
baby? When I had kids, we had so many people drop off casseroles. And
Why
what a
do people
blessing.
do?
Because you don't have time
What
to
a
cook.
blessing.
You have no time to cook. When
No,
you're
you don't.
grieving
You
or
stick
when you're postpartum,
oven.
and all you have to do for a frozen casserole is pop it in the oven. It's a blessing.
Yep.
Do you think a lasagna is a
I
casserole?
love a casserole. Ooh, strangely, yes.
When you think about it, a lasagna is a casserole.
A lasagna casserole.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's like an Italian casserole.
Okay, the Italians, they're taking some, what am I trying to say? Inspiration from little
the deep
us
South.
down here in the South.
Mm-hmm. From little old me.
With the hey, we should pasta this.
Let's make a casserole
pasta.
like they do down there.
But pasta.
But meat and cheese and pasta. Love it.
And it was the most incredible invention because lasagna is another one of my faves.
Did you know that
especially
lasagna is one of the foods that you're most likely to get a foodborne illness from? Because you have to make it with your hands.
Ruining it.
Wah, wah. I know.
Thanks.
Regardless, I love a lasagna. Give me a lasagna, give me a tiramisu, and then I'll finish it off with my espresso martini, and that's like an ideal night for me.
There you go. All this talking is making me hungry.
Well, now that we wrapped up Dear TVB, Lily, I think that's it for today's episode.
I'm about to go make some lasagna and I guess catch a foodborne illness.
Well, you probably won't do it if you're washing your hands, and I know you've got good hygiene, so that's good news.
I definitely wash my hands, so I think we're safe there.
You're probably safe. Matt made his own butter tonight, so that was exciting. I'm excited to go eat that.
Oh, congratulations, Matt.
I know.
Next thing you know, he's going to be sourdough.
He does. He
which I want to do, by the way.
Matt's an excellent cook. He can give you his bread tips. He does make his own bread, and he makes his own pizza dough. We have a pizza oven, and Matt's a good cook, and I am grateful for it. So,
thanks, Matt. Matt stays getting shout outs on here.
He does. We love Matt.
We love Matt. Kudos to Matt.
He's a good one. All right, guys. Well, Lily, I missed you so much, and I'm so glad we got to catch up, and I'm looking forward to see you in person.
This is always so fun. Yeah, can't wait for the Chromatics
May 7th from 4 to 6. Hope we see you there.
Put it in your calendars. So excited. Come see the hot mess in person. Okay.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you, girls. Bye.